is Dr. Lisa. Launch Your Income. Come on in. We are talking all things going live. You guys, I see I got a lip gloss on. How's everybody doing this 4th of July? Thank you so much for joining the live. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I appreciate you all being here. We are going live. We're going to celebrate, y'all. Come on now. We are here. We have another opportunity to go live and connect with our community. I appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get started on uh, TikTok. You guys know I co-stream. Friends. So this is my go live and monetize your expertise. But I changed up the title because we are celebrating this here 4th of July. We have the opportunity to go live. So I say, hey, just go live and celebrate. That's it. Sometimes you just got to celebrate and you just got to be, excited about the opportunity that you have before you. And as you're building your community, you're going live consistently. You'll see the difference in how people respond to you, how people support you. And so just know that this platform, whether we're talking about YouTube, which we're talking about right now, or if we're talking about TikTok, these platforms are here to help us grow. And so we are able to build community. So that's what we're going to talk about. I don't want you to be worried about what if nobody shows up, what if I don't get engagement, what if I am not able to have things to talk about. I want you to go live and be excited about the opportunity. So thank you all for joining the live. I appreciate you all joining. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. And so let me know who you are and where you are from as you come in. And we're going to continue to grow our communities, friends. Thank you so much for being here. As the time gets going, we are going to okay, as the time gets going, we are going to see more people coming in. So I always want to be cognizant of that. And my friends who are coming in, let me know where you're from. We're going to get some new friends to join us. This is what it's all about. We are talking about building community, friends. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for supporting the live. We are going to continue to support the live. I appreciate all my supporters. Thank you for joining, friends. I appreciate you. Make sure you put a comment in. Say hello. How are you? How you doing? Thank you so much. If you have not liked the live, click like and subscribe. How you doing, Stephen Elliott? Hello, hello, hello. Go ahead and click subscribe as well because we're trying to grow the community. And let me know who you are and where you're from. Let me know where you're from. And then you guys know I go live on TT, so I'm going to start that in a second. But at the same time, this is all about you. So let me know where you're from. I want to make sure I connect with my community. We are talking about celebrating because we can go live. We can go live. So I don't want you guys to sit back and say, well, why am I not going live? If you're not going live, you're probably not going live because you don't have enough subscribers. So you need subscribers. How you doing, Gloria? Thank you so much. Make sure you like the live. If you don't mind, click the like button. Like the live. And then if you have not subscribed to the channel, click subscribe so I know that you're here with me and you can get updates on when I go live because I go live daily. I go live at 10 a.m., which is now, and also at 4 p.m. Eastern. So I want you to make sure you're growing. I am giving you a shout out. How are you doing, friend? Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you being here. Make sure you like the live and subscribe as well. I appreciate all the support for the channel. And so this channel, it's a small channel, but it is mighty. We are growing, friend. Where are you from? I am in Florida. So thank you so much. I'm not originally from Florida. I'm originally from Illinois. But thank you so much for being here. This is what it's all about. We are building community. And I love, Gloria, you have the crown. You're the number one commenter today. So thank you so much for being a number one fan. I appreciate your support. I like and subscribe. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for the support. That's what this is all about. We are supporting each other. As you put comments in, if you go to one of my videos and put a comment, I get notifications. I can go to your channel and also support you as well and subscribe. So this is a growth season for all of us. So feel free to do that. Thank you, Gloria. Appreciate that. Feel free to go to the channel and put comments there so I can again go see those comments and then subscribe as well for you. So we are growing. This is what this is all about. We are in our growth season. This is the summertime. Things are blooming. The summer, everything's growing. And so that's what we're trying to do. If you don't mind, like I said, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And then as we get going, we're going to continue to talk and grow. So we are celebrating this particular live. I want us to celebrate. I want us to feel confident about going live. We're going to talk about that. I want us to feel as if this is not going to hold us back. I know today is in the United States, it's the 4th of July. So it's Independence Day. And so with that, you get celebrations. So that's what we're going to do. You said, how was Florida? Gloria, where are you from? Tell me where you're from, Gloria. What city or state are you from? Or are you in a different country? Let me know where you're from. Um, Romar, let me know where you're from as well. So go ahead and put in the comments, where are you from? I want to make sure I'm answering. I know where my people are from. And if you're a subscriber, I really want to know where you're from because you have that crown. So let's get connected. You said, how is Florida? I love Florida. I love the weather. Louisiana, nice. I love Louisiana too. It's actually one of my favorite cities when I go to New Orleans. So yeah, I love Louisiana. Thank you so much for being here. And so we are going to um, get some celebration going on. We'll do that. We'll have the 4th of July going on for a little bit um, to celebrate. And we are still participating in Community Fest, so that's fine. And we are going to go live. So I am going live, as you can tell. We are going live, live, live. Hello, TikTok and YouTube. Hello, it is Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. We are celebrating it. It is the 4th of July. You guys see fireworks in the background. That is what this is all about, friends. Come on in. We're going to get to connecting and growing. Let me know if you where you're from. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the comment as well. Hi, I see you so much, Romar. Thank you so much. I like your necklace. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, friend. So, um, let me know if you have not gone live yet. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for coming in. We are celebrating. It's the 4th. I done pulled out the 4th of July fireworks for us. If I'm going to be in these TikTok streets, we're going to see a little fireworks, aren't we? We're going to see some fireworks. That's what it's all about. How you doing, Luna? Good morning. Good morning. If you didn't see fireworks today, you're going to see some. You're going to say, I saw some in Dr. Lisa's room. How you doing, Lynette? Thank you so much, friend. Happy 4th of July. Thank you so much. She said, I'm here. Thank you, friends. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Yes, we got fireworks. We got fireworks here. So let me show my friends over here. You guys can't see me. Let's see if I can show it. You guys see the fireworks on the screen. I had to show it on the YouTube station so people can see it. But yes, we have fireworks going on. So we are celebrating. It is the 4th of July, friends. Luna, I'm excited. We're going to meet up today. I saw the appointment that was scheduled. We are going to meet up today, friend. Yes. I'm excited. You said I did fireworks. Oh, well, you said yes. Gloria, yes, I actually do not have real fireworks. So you said me too. I got questions. You got questions. All right, friends. I got answers. I got answers. I got you, friend. So yes, you know what? We typically don't. We used to do fireworks quite a bit when my kids were younger, and so we have a 5-year-old. We didn't do any fireworks. We haven't bought anything. You said filling out my form now. Okay, awesome, awesome. You know, the form, let me say this because I don't want you to get hung up on the form. The form really is, I did that on purpose. So as you are thinking about this as a niche, a business model, your audience, who you're trying to talk to, I kind of want you to think through that. So I'm not going to take it from you. You're just going to have that so we could talk through it. So as I ask questions or if we're starting to have this conversation, you're not like, okay, I have no clue. So that's what that form is for. It's really for you. So don't feel like, oh my gosh, I got to have this available and ready to hand in to Dr. Lisa. You don't. I just want to make sure you thought about those questions because those questions are important to know. The answers to those questions are important to know. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much for joining the live, friends. Um, you said okay. So yeah, that's what it's built for. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you. We got a little fireworks popping right now. We're gonna start the live out with the fireworks going. Let me know if you are new to the live. We're gonna get the live going and start it in just a few seconds. I'm gonna share out my live because because that's what you want to do. We always want to share out your live in the beginning so people know you are here. And then we will see where we take this live, because I would like to. We'll see if the community fest is an option. We'll see what that looks like for us. I would like to continue doing that as well. Lynette, thank you so much for sharing out the live. I appreciate you, friend. How's everything going with your live journey? Are you going live yet? Um, are you going live? How is that going for you? And happy, how are you, friend? Come on in. You can see we are celebrating the 4th of July today. And I'm going to share out my live some more. You said I go live. Oh, Silken, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for joining. What's your live schedule, your live topic? I'm looking at your bio. I just started doing live. Yeah, look at you. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's awesome. So you just started your journey. How was it? How was your first live? How did it feel? You said not at all. You said not at all. I'm not going live at all. I am not doing this. What's the holdup? You're saying, you know what? I love observing. I love seeing other people do their thing, but it is not my thing. Is that what it's about, or is it, or would you be intrigued with going live? OMG, I'm like, is this a video? Haha, sweet. Yeah, it's an effect. It's one of the effects that we have here in TikTok. So it's the 4th of July effect. Okay, I'm happy. You guys are seeing this for the first time. Thank you so much, Gloria. I appreciate the compliments. Thank you so much. Yes, I post content and videos. You said that's what you do. You say I'm a content creator, Dr. Lisa. I am not a live host. I stay in that lane. And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, Fred, I'm probably the reverse. I'm a live host, and the content creation I need to get better at. So I stay in the live host lane, which I shouldn't do. To be honest with you, I need to get over to the content creation. I need to do better. You said, I like the background. Thank you so much, friend. Yeah, so this is one of the effects for TikTok. TikTok, you could do the firework effects. And so that's what I have up. So I pulled that one up, and we are popping fireworks this morning so that we can get the fireworks in and we can see them. They're popping away as we celebrate this here 4th of July early in the morning. Thank you so much. So yeah, it's ironically I started my morning this morning, and with it being the 4th, my preschooler is not in school, so he took up time that I would have been doing a post. So I need to post a video today. So at some point I got to post content. I cannot let this day go by without posting content on this account or my shop account. My shop account, I'm past due for posting content. So I need to get better with my content creation. I gotta get a rhythm. I think that's the issue. And so the way I'm structured right now is that I don't have a flow to how I do things. And so I need to kind of come up with a content schedule, and I need to stick to it. The problem is, and I'm just talking out loud, part of what I do here from a live post perspective, like for example, I'm meeting with Luna today. I'm going to be meeting with other clients, and so I meet with people and I help them with their live journey. So part of it is that, where that becomes where my schedule gets, I'll get appointments and stuff. So I just got to figure out what's my rhythm. How do I batch content? I know there's some methods out there that I just need to enact and practice on a consistent basis. So I think that's my biggest hang up. So once I get to that point, I'll be able to do that. TikTok gave us the flash goal of the daily heart me. So we are going to put that up. We'll see if we can get 4 daily heart me's in the next 25 minutes. That'll let us know. Thank you all who are coming into the live. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for your support. How you doing, DD Customs? How's everything going, friend? Thank you all for coming in. The fireworks are popping, y'all. It seems like they got more intense. I don't know if this is the grand finale, but the fireworks got to popping. Like, we look here, Dr. Lisa. There's a lot going on. Sister Fortune, what's your favorite food to eat off the grill? Dogs, burger, corn. Chris, how you doing, friend? You came in. You said, "Look here, let me get her talking." Thank you, Chris. Chris, you know what? I I'm a grilled chicken girl. I'm a grilled chicken girl. Thanks for asking that. I'm a grilled chicken girl. I do love ribs. I think that's what I think about when it's holidays, grill, barbecue food. It's like grill ribs. I think that's the thing that I don't get often. And when I do get it, I enjoy it. So that I think that's what I would say. Let me go to ribs. We'll do ribs because I get chicken quite a bit, but I will do ribs. But I do love a really good grilled chicken off the grill, not just like baked chicken, like grilled chicken. But yeah, I'm good. Just checking in. How you doing, Dee Dee? Thank you all coming in, friends. I appreciate you all. If you have not grabbed your daily heart me, grab your daily heart me, and then we're gonna get started. We got the fireworks going. So I don't know if you guys are going to see this effect quite a bit from other rooms, but it is a thing. I have to leave. Sorry. Thank you so much, Gloria. Appreciate you hanging with me, friend. Thank you so much for being here. And all my other friends, thank you for supporting the live as well. So, yes, this particular live, like I said, we're going to celebrate. I try to make sure we celebrate different different milestones and holidays too. So for me, this is also a celebration. So this is the 4th of July, but I said it earlier. This is also a celebration because this is where, when I think about my live journey and going live in a consistent way, I've been going live for 6 months, full 6 full months essentially. Missed a few days here and there, not often. The vacation I just had, that took me out. That made me miss a few days. But for the most part, I've been consistent. And so, what I tell you is that consistency matters, making sure that you're showing up, that you are doing it in a way where you are engaging with your audience and you're building your community. And so that's what's going to matter. So thank you all who are coming into the live and joining the live. If you have not been to my live before, stop in, say hello, let me know where you're from. Let's get to chatting, friends. And then you guys see the fireworks popping, popping, popping. We are firing fireworks now because I do come back at 4. So this is my 10 o'clock live, but I'm going to do it at the 4 o'clock live too. And then I'm sure you're going to see other live hosts popping their fireworks too. So that's what this is all about. You said, Dr. Lisa, do you see me? I see you there. I didn't see any other comments from you, friend. I missed it. You said all of that, Luna. I see that comment. No, I didn't see any other comments, Happy. Let's see. Yeah, TikTok might have filtered you. Let me see if there's any other comments. Sometimes you can see comments. Yeah, it just gave me the 2 comments that you get given. Um, yeah, so you said you thought it was a video, and then you said, "Do you see me?" Yeah, so that's the only 2 comments I see from even a thread. Hello, friend Sanchez. Thank you for joining live. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming in. And if you are new to my live, go ahead and say, I am new and I am coming in to support. And so if you have questions, feel free to ask questions as well. Thank you for the daily heart me. Appreciate the daily heart me. Is it La Bessie fashion? I love that. Thank you so much for joining. So I'm gonna share out the live, and if you don't mind liking the live as well, and all my other friends who are coming in, let me know if you are new as well. So we'll get to starting in a second. Thank you all for joining. And hello everyone. Happy 4th. Happy 4th of July. With the fireworks going. We got the fireworks popping, friends. So happy 4th of July. We will do this effect for today just to make sure you guys remember today is the 4th. Now, typically what I do is that I am going around friends' house and I am going to barbecues and stuff. I'm not doing that today. Today is like one of those days. You guys know I just got back from dropping my daughter off in Italy for her summer study abroad program. So she's there now, and so we just got back on Wednesday, and we really just didn't have any plans set up. It was kind of like one of these things where it was like, okay, you know what? It's good to make sure that the kids are good. So my older one, she's away. I have a stepson. He's away. He's doing a summer internship program. And then the other one is here. He has a girlfriend. He's in love. So at the end of the day, we just have a little 5-year-old, and he could care less about fireworks because he's still kind of, the lights and colors are great, but he does not like the sound. He is not a big fan of the popping and the loud noises and stuff. So once the fireworks get to popping, it's going to be pretty interesting tonight how he responds to it, because he usually is a little bit annoyed by it. You said laugh out loud, good for you. So yeah, so what y'all see on the screen is probably going to be the extent of my fireworks for today. Because because I am probably not going to do anything above and beyond this. So that's how it's going to go in my household. But thank you all for coming in. Let me know if you have questions. I always want to make sure I am answering questions, especially for my friends who are new to my live room, so that you can feel support that way as well. Thank you all for coming in. Um, the did the screen freeze on me? My screen is not moving. Mm-mm. Thank you so much, friends. How are you all doing? Appreciate you all being here. Yeah, my screen's not moving. I wonder what just happened. I'm assuming it's going to. Hello, how you doing, Lady BB? Appreciate you coming in. The screen did not. Huh. The screen is not moving for me. I wonder what's going on. I usually can check the slide and check the chat and do other stuff. It's not doing that. Happy 4th of July. Hello, friend. How are you? Yeah, the screen just froze on me. I'm not able to do any touches. We'll see if it stops glitching for a second. I'm going to keep going, but it looks as if my screen is acting up. My screen froze up. I don't know what's going on. Hello, friends. Come on in. How you doing? Come on in. This is my go live, and let's celebrate. Very well, thank you. Appreciate your friend. Yeah, my screen, huh? Thank you all for the taps and the shares. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the support. We are going to activate. Thank you for the daily heart me. We're going to activate if I can. I can't actually touch my screen at all. Even if I wanted to cut off the live, it's not allowing any buttons to show up. It's not letting me touch anything. Everything is, you guys can see my finger there. Everything is freezing up. I wonder what's going on. TikTok said, okay, Dr. Lee said, enough of that. Hello, friends. Hello, everybody coming in. I am, like I said, I'm having a glitch moment because my screen is not responding to anything I'm touching. So, I'm not sure what's going on. All right, friends, let me know if you are new to my live. Go ahead and say hello, good morning, and make sure you like the live and comment as well. And then we're going to go on through, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything. We're going to go on through, we're going to do Community Fest. That was the other thing I wanted to do. How you doing, Beasley? Thank you so much. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Like I said, my screen just literally froze. Thank you for the daily heart me. We achieved the goal. Yay. We achieved it. But then the fireworks had to pop in for it. But to be honest with you, I can't touch anything. It's not letting me touch anything right now. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to, if I start the live over again, I'm going to have to, interesting, I'm going to have to like reboot my phone because I can't even power off the live. It's like not letting me touch anything. Nothing on the screen is touching for me. So I'm not sure what happened. Maybe the fireworks. I'm going to try it again. I had touched the share button and it didn't like that maybe it didn't like that I was the way I did it. I may have to start my live over. I'm going to have to reboot my phone. I actually can't touch anything to kind of like change the goal, change anything. I can't even power off. So at some point I'm going to have to abort if it doesn't stop glitching. At some point this might have to end because I'm just going to be here looking at y'all. So we're not going to be able to do anything. You'll be like, Dr. Lisa, why did you see my comment? I said, I can't see your comment. It's way up there. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all joining the live. I appreciate everybody supporting the live. Let me know if you have any questions. You guys can see we are celebrating the 4th of July. So right now, we're going to continue to celebrate for a little longer. But like I said, I can't. My screen is acting up, so I can't even do anything to do other interactions. So we'll see if the glitching stops at some point. If not, I'm going to have to like power off my phone to even get out of the live. Hello, Miss Darlene. How you doing? Come on in. My friends sharing the live. Thank you so much for supporting. Go ahead and share the live, like the live. Thank you so much for doing that. I usually try. How you doing, Miss Darlene? How you doing? Thank you for that daily heart me. I usually try to make sure that we are up to speed with some of the other activities. I've been talking about Community Fest, so I have not started Community Fest. How you doing, Nika Grace? You guys are coming in. My screen, I was just saying, Mr. Arlene and Nika and all my other friends who have joined me, I literally am operating in limbo right now because my screen has froze. I can't touch anything. Thank you so much, Francis. How are you? Hi, Dr. Lisa. I was just reading this morning. The Community Fest has ended. Um, it ended. Tell me more. What you mean? No, my bonus time. The screen is telling me I'm still in it. Community Fest for fan club is going on until the 6th. So the regional program has ended, and people who made it to globals as an individual, they're still going on, and then the fan club is still going on. Hey guys, I appreciate everybody's being here. It's still going on, but it's called Community Encore now. Oh, Encore, interesting. I haven't seen that change. Um, I have to look and see. What are you saying? Okay, background. Okay, background. Oh, that tickled me. It's like, okay, dress. Okay, legs. I cannot, my screen just is not working for me. I literally cannot touch anything. So I can't scroll. I can't do anything. The buttons are not, but I can't even cut the phone off. I like power off the live. It literally, I'm hitting power and it's not even connecting. Yes, love the background. Appreciate you all. I just like that. Yes, just like that. Like okay. We celebrating the fourth up in here. Look here, y'all. Seriously, but real talk. I can't do anything. My screen. I was just y'all saw me with my hands. I was literally touching everything on this screen. What just happened? Did it work? It froze for a second. What just happened? Yeah, what happened? Yeah, I can't touch it. Is it from? I don't think it's from the fire. I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't think it's from the fireworks, but I don't know. It might be. Um, but I don't think so. What I did was touch. The last thing I touched was sharing out the live the arrow, and I think I did not click the arrow. I clicked my finger, clicked by accident the promote button. That other, it was like the bottom screen. It was either promote or add to story. One of those two I clicked, and I think that's what made it glitch. It was like, you can't add to story, or something I touched at the bottom. It was one of the two things on that last line I pressed by accident, and I think that's what happened because that's the last thing I touched, and it was like no, no, ma'am. Although I think I touched add to story, like I was looking at it because I hadn't seen that lately. That would who was that I was talking to? We were talking about that maybe like a month ago, that it had gone away. It wasn't showing up, and I saw that it was back. This is in I know. I can't do anything. And I was gonna try to activate the matches. So we did the live goal. The live goal worked. I'm gonna chat a few. I got a couple errands to run. Okay, thank you so much. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just reboot my phone. I'm gonna reboot the phone. I was gonna try to come back with the fireworks again. I like the fireworks, y'all. The fireworks are doing anything. So I don't think it's the fireworks. I don't think it's this particular effect. Because this is a TikTok effect. That's what this is. It's just an effect. You say, yeah, they're cute. You know what I'm saying? They're cute. So I think it was because I clicked something else. I think I was clicking add to story, and it's not working, y'all. Y'all see even the phone moving because I'm tapping away. I'm trying to see what will work, and nothing's working. You said, Leanne, you said, welcome home. I'm home, friend. Yes, I came back. I was live all day yesterday, and then I'm back now. So I think I'm just gonna have to reboot my phone. TikTok is messing with me. Yeah, nothing's working. Like I can't even y'all supporting the community fest. I can't I can't do anything. I can't touch anything. Nothing's working. I can't, like I said, I can't even cut the live off if I wanted to. Um, so I'm gonna have to reboot. Thank God you made it home safely. Thank you, friend. That is a blessing. I appreciate that. That is truly a blessing because it was a lot of travel. We were joking saying we were on. The only thing we did not get on in the last 5 days was a boat. My son, he's 5. He was teasing him out. He said we was on a taxi, we were in a van, we were on a train, we were on a plane, we were on a bus. So he named all. We were in a car. He named everything we got on, and literally all those things we had done. Yeah. Yeah, you're achieved now. You can end the live. Okay, I'm gonna end the live. I'm gonna reboot. I'm gonna reboot my phone. I'm going to come back. Phenomenal. Are you trying to do any battles? Let me know if you're trying to do anything. Um, because I was gonna try to do the community fest one because I'm still in the fan club, and I achieved the goal for happy. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. You didn't get the baby a boat ride. I did not. I can't. Okay, okay. I'm gonna come back. Give me like 1 minute because I'm gonna reboot my phone. Shut TikTok down, and maybe I'll just reboot TikTok. That's what I'll end up doing, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I'll be right back, y'all. All right, take care. They just put me in it. They just put you in what? Put you in what, friend? Leanne. Bye. Leanne, I'm gonna come right back. So come back to the live. Leanne, come back. All right. See y'all later. All y'all, everybody come back. So I'll be right back. All right. Okay. Did it come back? It came back. Um, it just said resume. And now that I resumed, I can see the chat. Okay. Did you guys not leave? Let me know who's still here. Luna, you here? Thank you so much. They put me in it. Leanne said that last. Thank you so much. TikTok is playing games, y'all. Luna, you still here? Yes. You said I'm here. Dr. Lisa, you did not leave me. You said I am not leaving, friend. I so appreciate you. You like, look here. I don't care what TikTok say. You good people. Thank you so much for sharing the live, friends. So I am back in business. I don't know what TikTok wanted me to do. TikTok was not happy with me. TikTok said you pressing too many buttons, girl. Quit tapping stuff. So that's what just happened. So I'm back. I can tap away, and then when I went, I closed the app. I powered off and rebooted, and it said when I click live again, it's like, "Do you want to resume the live?" I was like, "Sure, let me go ahead and resume it." So we back. Hey Trisha, how are you, friend? Thank you for coming on in here. Appreciate you, friend. I appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. So yes, TikTok. So who was that? That was my hey Happy. Thank you so much for coming back. I gotta see. So our friend Miss Darlene should said they changed the name. Let me see what name that they changed to. Let me see what she was talking about because I couldn't check. When she had said that comment, I was like, oh, what name? Because I actually hadn't clicked to it. So I was like, what name did she say it changed to? Okay, I see Community Fest. Community Fest is still there. It says Super Global. I don't see Community Encore. I don't see anything like that. It says start my 2 times. I can do that. Um, so yeah, I don't see what she was referring to. So I can start the bonus time now. And we could do that. Thank you so much, everybody who is joining the live. We had a technical difficulty. So we had a technical difficulty and I had to reboot. I had to go through that process really quickly. And so that way I was able to get it up and running. I'm gonna invite Phenomenal and see what happens. And then we'll see. Hey friend, you look at you chilling. Look at you. Oh, I understand. I understand. So, yeah, that's how it was for me this morning. I had so many good intentions to kind of get stuff posted and some content done, and realized my son did not have daycare, so I had to be a mama this morning. so, so he put me in mommy mode real quick. He was like, "Look here, lady. I don't care what you talking about. You got a son. You got a little one who cannot care
You
for
got
himself
things to
yet."
do. Get
Yes.
it together.
So yeah, so that's what happened this morning. But we're gonna do we'll do a quick, and then when I say quick, we'll have to do four. But we'll make these friendly so we can check off the box. That's what we're gonna do. I love the braids. Look at you.
Thank you. I said I had to do something. I'm going natural.
Okay.
So I'm doing all braids,
Oh,
or at least unless I can get somebody else to do it, then they won't. Then I won't have braids. But when
okay.
I got to deal with it, all right. So you want me to send it, or can
Okay.
you
No, I
send
got it.
it?
I just sent it. Thank you all who are joining the live. I appreciate you all. We are checking the
We're just
box.
tapping along, y'all. These are friendly battles for Community Fest.
Yep. I'm gonna mute my friend here. So if you could support by just tapping, that's good enough. We're gonna check the box to make sure TikTok knows we are here and we are supporting. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. We're gonna do these and check the box. Um, Let me know if you have any questions in the meantime. If you are new to my live, I'm sorry, I had to reboot the live. So the live got into a little bit of a glitch where my screen froze up on me. Now, something I did notice when I was looking. Now, this had gone away for a while. How you doing? The short stuff. Appreciate your friends and that daily heart me. Um, what I had noticed is that add to story was there, and so that had gone away for a while. So actually, when I get off this match, I'm probably gonna click it. We're gonna see. We'll see. I was tempted to click it, but like I said, it did freeze. So I don't know if that was a good idea. That might not have been the best idea. Thank you all who are joining the live. I appreciate you joining the live. We are celebrating the 4th of July today. So this is where you see the fireworks popping. So I appreciate y'all coming in. We'll get the matches going today, just so that we can check the box. And TikTok knows we are here. We are supporting. We are getting the job done when it comes to participating in Community Fest. So since I participated in Community Fest, how you doing, Tree? Appreciate your friend. Since I participated in Community Fest, thank you so much for the dolphins. I see your friend. Thank you so much. I am trying to see my way through to Sunday. I think that's when it ends officially because today's the 4th. It ends on the 6th. So I'm trying to see my way through so we can essentially have that box checked for participation in Community Fest. And so it's been a long activity. So I would tell you all if you're going to participate in something like this, just know it is a commitment. It's not something where um, you should just kind of think like, oh, I want to do, and all of a sudden you're in it. You know, you got to do the matches, you got to do live goal. It is part of the community, so that's one of those things where I'm like, oh, to do this next year, it is going to take a little bit more strategy. I think that's what I'm gonna have to say about it. A little bit more strategy. Thank you all for the support. How you doing, Beasley? You came back. Thank you for liking a live. Tree, how is everything going? Did you do your second live yesterday? Put that in the chat for us. I think you are at number two. How did number two go for you last night? Did you do it? Don't come back and say no, Dr. Lisa. I never did it. I hope you did, friend. Look at you, you leveled up as well. Appreciate the cake. Thank you so much for that. All who are coming in, I appreciate you joining a lot. Thank you so much as well for all the joins and support. We are doing the Community Fest. We're doing a quick battle to check the box for Community Fest. So we'll do that. Um, It'll allow the treasure boxes to unlock as well. You said unlocked. What does that mean? Unlocked. Unlocked. What does that mean? TikTok must have filtered your your other response because I don't see it. I just see unlocked. TikTok will filter comments depending on what was written. So yeah, that might have happened. Thank you all. We are gonna do. We're doing Community Fest. Anybody else? Let me know if you want to participate in this afterwards. So Again, I have to do the 4 to unlock. These are friendly. This is no low stakes. Heart and Joy, thank you so much for coming in. We're doing this real quick, and as you can tell, we're celebrating the 4th of July. Heart and Joy, I think you're from another country, aren't you? Where are you from? Was it Australia? Let me know where you're from, friend. I think you're from somewhere else. Hello, hello. I don't think you told me the US. I think you said you were from somewhere else like Australia. Oh, Romania. Okay, there we go. I don't know, just comments aren't showing up. Huh. Um, you said I don't know why comments aren't showing up. Okay, gotcha. I'm sorry. I read that so quickly. Thank you so much, TikTok Taryn. Come on in, friend. Appreciate you coming on in and joining the live. As you guys can tell, we are just rounding out this first friendly battle. I tell you guys all the time, I'm a learn room, so feel free. Learn is covered up right now, but feel free to let me know if you would like to participate in a friendly battle in doing this too. Okay, so I want to make sure you guys are all having a similar experience if you're curious about it. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. It says my son said the other lady is you. No, that's phenomenal, Katrina. She's the other lady. Oh, that's funny. Um, that is so funny. Yeah, no, phenomenal. He said you're challenging yourself. I'm challenging myself. We both got the glasses on, and she has the hair today too. That's funny. He said, "How is she doing that split screen?" It's like that is so interesting of her. Thank you so much, friend. That's funny. That's funny. The babies will say anything. They say what they see. That's it. I have a 5-year-old, so I get it. I get it. He said, "What if we were talking and he was talking to another girl on the plane, and all of a sudden he said, you know, I'm gonna marry you. Like my mommy and daddy are married." I was like, "Lord, you can't be telling that girl you're gonna marry her. Come on." I was like, "Don't do that. Don't." No, this conversation just got weird. Don't do that. Conversation got very weird all of a sudden. So yes, but yeah, that's how little kids do. Whatever comes up comes out. But yes, friend. So we are celebrating the 4th of July. I appreciate you all. Trisha, look at you. Level 15. Friend, you are doing the thing with the engagement. Thank you all for sharing the live. Thank you. I appreciate that. Just fabulous. I think I just saw you come in. I appreciate you. We had some technical problems this morning. I had to restart my live. TikTok froze me out. And so I couldn't touch anything on the screen. So we rebooted it. Phenomenal came in. We're doing the friendly bottles to unlock the Community Fest gifts. And so the Community Fest treasure box. And so we'll do that. And then we are going to, we did the live flash goal already. One thing I saw, and I'm saying this out loud, I was intrigued because I saw where you can add to stories now again. Did you guys see that? Anybody, and I guess Just Fabulous, you probably would be one of the people in the room that remember when it was available and then it went away. So I think she had to rejoin. Let me know, Just Fabulous. Do you remember that when adding to story from your screen, it essentially was there at one point and then it went away. So now it seems as if it's back. So essentially we can use that feature again. So I'm gonna look to add to story because I used to use that feature all the time. So I will tell you guys this. Dr. Lisa, I have 4 gloves now. When can I use them? Do you have 4 gloves? You're like, Dr. Lisa, I'm collecting all these darn gloves. um, you can use the glove, I guess, at a minute, maybe. They say 30 seconds. Is that true? Who's in the room that's a true battler? Just Fabulous, are you still with us? Let me know if you're still here, friend. I think she is my friend that would know a little bit more about when the glove should be used. So I would say 30 seconds. And then my understanding is that people should tap the glove, then send a gift. So I think that's how it goes. So you're giving your glove more power. I guess that's what it is. Or giving your gift more power. Um, More point value. I think that's it. So just know. I think it's 30 seconds. So if you put it up right at 35 seconds, like plan to click and then so that it is activated for the last 30 seconds, I think that could help. Thank you so much, Coach Jesse. I think you came in under a new name. Appreciate you being here, friend. Appreciate the support. I was asking questions about you said okay. Appreciate your friend. I was asking questions about the glove. Let me know if you know the answer to when the glove should go up. Should it go up 30 seconds? And I was saying maybe start preparing to put it out in the last 5 minutes, 5 seconds before that. And so when people tap it, they can tap and then send their gift. I believe that's what I heard from the comments yesterday. So I'm not as confident about that, but again, I am still learning the whole battle scene. So this is something that's still fairly new for me as well. Um, okay, you said the 30 seconds. Yep. Okay. And so people, so like right now, prepare. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. And so it'll be out there for people to send. And okay, tap the glove and then send a gift. So that's the way you're supposed to do it. And then your gift has more, um, I guess, power to it, more point value. So when you just did that, happy, I just always said 5 points. So your gift was worth five. Yep, that's what. Yep, I see it. Yep, it sure is doing that. You can see the extra point values that's going with those particular glove, those gifts. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you can see it. So that's how it works. Okay, awesome, awesome. Thank you all. Appreciate the support. Let me know. Let me know if there's anybody else who wants to come in. You said no roses. Okay, so don't send roses. So roses, we wouldn't have seen that 5 point extra. We learning here. I know we are. We are so learning. I'm like, I'm trying to figure this out too. So let me ask something, Coach Jesse. So you're saying if somebody would have sent a rose just then, would they have seen, um, if they sent a rose, would they have seen the 5 points? Would I have seen the 5 points come? And I'm thinking the answer is no. You're saying it would have still only been a point where everything else was worth 5 points because those were all community fest gift. What was it? It was a dolphin. So those are all one coin in value. I think the dolphin might have been 5 cents. So those were all one coin in values, but they were obviously 5 times the points. Oh, it deactivates the glove. Oh, that's different. Oh, that's different. Right. Okay. Oh, so it takes the glove and deactivates the glove if somebody sends a rose. Oh, I didn't know that. That's horrible. Okay. I just assumed that it wouldn't just would default to 1 point value, but it actually takes the glove away. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to learn a little bit more like that about that. So let me ask this. Let's play strategy here. Could you have the point is to snap. So could you have somebody from the opponent's room come in and send a glove? I mean, send a rose to deactivate it. I mean, I'm just thinking of strategy and people sabotaging. Could that happen theoretically, or that doesn't happen? People don't do that. That sounds like bad gameplay, but I think so. Like, couldn't you do that? The point is to snipe by sending. You said, I guess. Y'all all looking at me. It's like, yeah, I guess you could. You said sure. I mean, if that's what could happen. So if you are from the opponent's side and people play in teams, somebody literally could go and just send a rose over there and try to make the glove not activate anymore. Deactivate the glove. Yeah, that's shady. That's real shady. I don't like that idea, but I wonder if that happens. I'm sure it's happened before. Um, when it comes to sniping, so the point you said the point is to snipe. So if you send the glove, you hit the glove, and then obviously if you're sending like a gift that's a higher value gift, then of course you get you can you get 5 times the points for that gift. So that's the whole point because those gifts actually take it to the next level. Okay, gotcha. Um, he said we could test it and have three more. He said we could test it. The good thing is that the time is quite short. Yes, the time is short. So someone to do that, they would have to be there right at the beginning of that 30 seconds to see the glove and center rows real quick. So yeah. So yeah, that's shady though. So that sniping couldn't happen. Trish said, "You said I got some more gloves. We can test it." Thank you all who are joining the live. I appreciate you all. We are doing this friendly battle to unlock. I have one more to do to unlock the treasure box. I have one more to do. Let me know if there's anybody else who would like to do it. Feel free to put something in the chat real quick and say, Dr. Lisa, I wouldn't mind trying it. Um, I'm totally fine with that. I'll just tell Katrina we got somebody new that wants to step in. You said I still have my hammer. You still have your hammer as well. Awesome. Well, I, you said I got some ironing to do. You said I got chores this morning, Dr. Lisa. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the popular vote. I appreciate all the gifts. I appreciate all the support. We are doing this very friendly battle. We are checking the box so that we can get some more friends in the room through Community Fest. We are in the last couple of days of Community Fest. And this is actually, you said it's 6 p.m. Oh, that's the time difference. Oh, I need to learn how to battle. Yeah. Dee's Beauty, let me know if you want to participate. Um, Katrina looks like she's frozen. Did she freeze? Waiting to reconnect. Oh, yeah, her signal went out. Okay, we're in the last couple seconds. Thank you all. Appreciate you all. Appreciate all the support. Thank you so much for the support. You guys are awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. Um, Let me know. Was there anybody else who wanted to do it before I hit rematch real quick? Let me know if we're gonna do the last one. Um, okay, we're gonna do this last battle then. Okay, so we'll do this last one, and then this is where we are doing um, the very last battle. We'll do this one, and we are good to go for checking the box for Community Fest. I appreciate you all the support. Thank you so much. And we are celebrating here the 4th of July. We're celebrating all the things to make sure we are building community, friends. I appreciate all the support, and we will keep going. And so TikTok has us doing the Community Fest. You said, who have a glove? I think Trisha has the glove. Let's go for the win. There we go. Let's go for the win. Coach Miss Jessie, you said, look here. We're going to go for the win on the last one, huh? You said I do. Trisha, I think she has the glove. Appreciate you, friends. Thank you so much for the support. Like I said, we are truly checking the box. We are trying to make sure we unlock the fest. And we will keep it moving, friends. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the support. And let me know if there's any specific questions as well. So we'll, like I said, we are checking the box. Hold on one second. Why did that end? Um, there we go. Thank you all on the YouTube channel as well. Appreciate you all being here. Happy Independence Day. Thank you so much. Happy 4th. Appreciate everybody who's joining the live. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as well. I appreciate all the support, friends. Thank you so much for joining. All right. So we're going to send the glove. You said I have glove and lightning. Oh, gosh. I don't know what happens with the lightning, to be honest with you. Um, what happens with the lightning? Anybody know? Thank you so much, friends. And then we have two gifts that's needed before we can move on to the bonus round. I appreciate you all in the support. So we'll send one more Community Fest. I think that's it. Target reach. There we go. Appreciate your friends. Thank you so much, Red. Thank you so much. Yeah, so one gift now. Yep, there we go. So two times the gifting points happen now. So that's the phase we're in. So anything you send is worth two times the points, I guess. Except for roses. I said 1 point. No, roses is not, that doesn't count for roses. Maybe if you sent the community fest. No, it still says 1 point. Okay, there we go. Oh, the bow tie. Okay, look at there. Thank you so much for that. The gifts, Luna. I appreciate everybody who was gifting as well. Appreciate you all. We are sending two times the gifts, gifting points, and then we're down to the last minute and a half, and we'll see how this goes. As you can tell, they are in striking. We are in sniping range. They are definitely keeping. My phone was ringing. Sorry about that. All gifts two times. There we go. Oh, look at there, friends. Thank you so much. Thank you, Red. Appreciate you, friend. We are going to we're gonna put the boxing glove out in a minute. Thank you so much, friends. We will do a quick snipe at the end. We're gonna do a real quick snipe. In those last 30 seconds, we'll see what type of sniping power they have too for this last one. So we'll see. There we go. There we go. The Community Fest. Community Fest is also, we're in bonus time for the Community Fest, so it's worth double the points, triple the points, quadruple the points, like four times the points. That's what it is. All right, glove is out. Hit your gloves. The glove gives you five times the points if you click the glove right before you send your last gift. So tap the glove first and then send the gift. And so that will be worth more points. Tap the glove first, then send your gift. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Appreciate your friends. There we go. There we go. Appreciate the snipes. Look at you all. You guys are so, you guys like, look here, we're going to win. We're going to win one, Dr. Lisa. Thank you so much, friends. That's what it's all about. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for that. We are, okay. Thank you so much, Katrina. I appreciate all the support from your supporters and the people in the room.
Y'all. Hey, Dr. Lisa, is that all you needed?
That's all I need. I said thank you so much, friends. Thank you for your people in the room as well.
I had you muted because my mom was about to leave me. She about to go to the cookout.
Oh.
Cookout don't start till 2 o'clock, but she got to leave home at 11. I don't understand. Let me go before I told him I'll be at church Sunday with a black eye if I don't hurry up and get out of here.
Okay, appreciate you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, that's so funny. Mama said, I got to get to the cookout. That's so funny. And she was probably, I got a hammer now too. Oh, wow. So the hammer, I think, does the little days thing around the little stars that rotate around the person's head. Congratulations to both. Thank you so much, everybody in the room. I appreciate you all. I thank you for that. So we have unlocked Community Fest. So we're going to do a little bit of the Community Fest now. And so we'll see. We're going to still pop these fireworks. As you can tell, the fireworks get to really being festive. Like it's the grand finale, the way these things are popping. And so we're going to continue to do that. Let me know if you have questions. I appreciate you all coming in. Let me know if you have questions. You said two boosters. What do the boosters do? I don't know. What do the boosters do? Somebody tell me. Coach Michelle, do you remember what the boosters do? I am going to not let today end without me reading the things I did screenshots of, because I did the whole screenshots of all of the information for the battles. So I'm going to read it. I have not sat down and read it yet. You said I'll be going to a room later to find out. Okay. Thank you for that. It's like I'm going to find out for you. But yeah, I'll read up on it too. I just need to sit my behind down and open up what I did screenshots for. But a lot of let's do a battle training. Yeah, we could. Is that what you mean in terms of just understanding the do's and don'ts? Let me read up on what I got so I can make sure I understand and not confuse the situation because that's what I'm end up doing, confusing it even more. Yep. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to look at it and just see what's in there because they definitely had the FAQs about battling. So I definitely need to read up on it some more. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna do the community fest stuff for a little bit. We'll see how this goes for this morning. The live, obviously, right now TikTok is definitely um, winding down the community fest stuff. So I'm assuming we're down the last, essentially the last 48 hours. So this is the fan club phase. Just so that you all know, we are ranked within the fan club. It says 200 plus. So we are, much higher. I don't know what exactly our number is. It doesn't say the exact number, but we need 23,000 points to get to 200. So we must be way up in the rankings right now. Are you able to vote for you yet? I don't, you know what? Let me know if you're able to vote for me. I have no idea. Some people said they were able to vote yesterday. There were some people who said they weren't. So I'm not sure what is the deal. You said, love my fireworks background. Thank you so much, Miss K. I appreciate your friend. Yes, we are celebrating the 4th of July. And I appreciate you being here. Um, we we are not doing anything besides these fireworks today. So that's what's happening in my household. We're not doing anything else beyond what y'all see on my screen. So we may, our neighborhood, there's a big community fireworks thing that they do. I will see because we can typically see it from our house where they shoot off the fireworks. We just have to kind of walk out, towards the side of the house and you can see it. And so we'll probably do that with my little guy, but he is not really into fireworks like that. He is not into it. For him, it's very much about um, the colors. He likes that, but he does not like the sound. So he likes seeing the bright colors in the sky. But when it comes to the sounds and all the booms and bangs and stuff, he's like, no, I'm good. I'm good on that. So we really don't do too much because of that because he gets it makes him uneasy about it. My daughter, she was similar. She was honestly, I was similar to be honest, but you get it from his mama. Saying chilling all day long. That's it. So somebody asked me yesterday, it's like, Dr. Elisa, are you gonna go live? I was like, I might as well. I might as well. So I ain't doing nothing else. And I've been away for so long, so I gotta get back into it. You said my dogs will be barking all day. I get it. Yeah. When I had a pet, he passed away in 2023. I mean, yeah, we were kind of sad about it. He had kidney disease. So he was our dog for 14 years. We had him for 14 years. So, but with that, he was similar. He would bark. He would bark quite a bit. So we remember those days too. The fireworks did not do well. And you have big dogs. So he was like a little small Pekingese poodle. But yeah, you have big dogs. So I know that is really annoying. It's loud. So yeah. Um, so yeah, we'll do this. I'm putting up the community fest stuff. We'll see if this is in fact um, something where people are still kind of engaging. I have one big and one small. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. One big and one small. Okay. I don't know why I thought they both were bigger dogs. Okay. One big, one small. Yeah. So we said we got to fish now. So we went to the fish route. We went back to fish. My daughter had a fish growing up, so we went back to fish instead of getting another dog. I think I'll wait. Obviously, until my little guy he gets a little older. Maybe if he was like 10, 12, that may be a good age. And then obviously he would grow up with the dog, or the dog will be around for a little bit longer, and then we can as he transitions to college and doing his thing, we'll still have a pet around. So that's kind of my thinking. I think I'm going to take a break for about 5 years if I can take a break. I'm not going to rush it. You said my treasure box is open now. Yes, it is. Fish is a lot of work with cleaning that take away. Yes. We used to have fish and cats. Yes, the treasure box is open, and thank you so much for that. Yes. But yes, so yes, we we never had, well, I was about to say we never had a cat, but we actually do have a cat now. We don't have a cat. My son, he's here for the summer. He has a cat and he brought the cat here. I am not a cat person. So the cat stays in his room, in his space actually. So yeah, we don't do cats. You said we can vote now. So let me know if you're able to vote for me. Somebody said at one point they weren't able to. Oh, the loss of a pet is so profound. It is. It is. It was I think I took it probably the hardest because he was really my dog when you really think about it. He was my dog for the most part. Um the kids, my daughter, so my daughter and I, we got the dog when I was divorcing her father. So that was kind of our dog, and he was kind of my emotional support dog. So I think I took it the hardest with all the kids, but he loved the kids. He was very much into all the kids. My son who has the cat now, that was kind of his dog because when we started dating, my husband and I started dating, the boys would come around and my dog just gravitated to him, to the older of the two boys, and he just loved being up under him, like to the point where if anybody came around him, I shouldn't say anybody, really my husband, my dog would come up and protect him, like, hey, you don't get too close to him. So it was that type of connection. Cats can be cat sassy. Oh yes, they can. They can. Yes, I would agree with that. Yeah, I like I said, I didn't grow up with cats, so I'm not really a cat person. How did you get these? How did you get the background? Oh, how you doing, Leadership Revealed? How you doing, friend? You know what? It is in effects. Effects. Go ahead and click the effects button, and then there's a search bar, and I just searched fireworks, and so two popped up. This one popped up, and the other one didn't work. So maybe I needed to do something. Sometimes you need to clap or move around. So it didn't show up, but this one showed up. I was like, we're gonna pop this fireworks today. We're gonna do this today. So yeah. So we are celebrating the 4th of July, friends. We're gonna celebrate the 4th of July, and keep it moving. I had to pick up my soulmate pet from a field. She had ran off one in heat and she passed. Oh, that's sad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, yeah, it was hard dealing with the. Thank you so much, joining Ben. All my friends who are coming in, I appreciate you joining the live. Yeah, it was hard with my dog because he was. It wasn't. It was like a gradual process with him, his health failing, and then he was going blind. So there was a lot. He was elderly. I mean, when you think about the dog years, especially a small breed, they their life expectancy is like, I think at the most they say you might get 18 years if you get that high, but typically you're anywhere between 14 and 18. So that was to be expected. We got 14 from him. Oh, you said I appreciate your space. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. So yeah, we are doing the community fest. You know what? Here's what's happening lately, y'all. And so I'll be transparent in saying this. At the end of the day, I want to do a lot of teaching. Let me know if you guys want me to teach, because I want to teach. But I was like, okay, the room kind of goes up and down, and then TikTok has been TikToking me. So at the end of the day, I want to do more teaching, especially about the live process. You say yes about the go live process. I want to talk about just ways that you guys should think about monetization. So that's what I do essentially. But at the same time, I don't want to assume that you guys have information you know already. And so let me know if there's a specific question you figure. TikTok shop is a big topic lately for folks. I've done shop. I did shop yesterday. My shop yesterday was okay. I have transitioned to supplements. So again, supplements are a little bit challenging because you got to be careful about what you say and how you say it. So you almost have to kind of stay in this kind of small parameter that I don't know if I necessarily like. And then when it comes to electronics, is what I was doing before. I think that allowed a little bit more demonstration, a little bit more interactiveness with the products, showing how they work, showing what happens with them. So I think I like that. Where supplements, you only can talk about the products. You can't talk about, oh, here's how it looks, or you can show what it looks like, but at the same time, there's not much to demonstrate. So it's just a different experience. So I would say that let me know if there's a particular. Why did you shift categories? You know what? So when I started this the shop side, um, I had always said I was going to do three. So you could pick three niches. So you could pick three in terms of how collab deals come in, how you will get other the categories that you can pick for your marketplace and your show through the product marketplace and for your show, your showcase in particular. Well, product marketplace is probably the main thing. Um, and so I was picking three. So beauty, health and wellness, and electronics. I led with electronics because electronics is essentially what I talk about here, and I had multiple products already from going live in my content creation. So I already had things. Um, to be honest with you, I believe there is something to be said about staying within a niche. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, my husband texted me, so I had to see what he was texting. Um, but yeah, I'm surprised he just didn't come in because he just said that, but I guess he didn't want to interrupt. But yeah, so I think there is something to be said about staying within a niche. And what what I'm noting, hello friends, all who are coming into the live. What I'm noticing with shifting is there's a shift in my content as well, the views, and there's also a shift in the type of collab deals I get. So people are still seeing me as electronics. So because of that, I may need to go back to electronics. So I'm going to talk to my agency and just get a better sense of which lane I should stay in and is it worth it to shift. I think, to be honest with you, that's what people say. You see people promoting different products, and the views, the engagement with shop anyway has ebbs and flows to it. So you should not always expect for it to be kind of this ride up. There is definitely a roller coaster. so so I recognize that. I respect that. And so I think for that reason, I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe this is just the way it is right now, and it will get better as time goes on because that's how shop is in general. It does not. It's not a steady line. It goes up and down. So, um, and you're really having to pay attention to the promotional deals out there, the different campaigns they have going on. So there's a lot that you need to pay attention to when you do shop. So for that reason, I'm like, okay, maybe I need to pump my brakes, not think too much in, not look too much into it, but just kind of keep going. But I will say it is different when you move over to different types of products that you're promoting. Again, supplements are different than electronics. Electronics, I can show you how the phone mount operates, and I can demonstrate that. I can demonstrate the gimbal stabilizers, all those things you see, and people are able to kind of get a feel for the products. So it's just a different experience. Um, you must encourage yourself these days. Yes, you must. Yes, stay encouraged, friends. That's it. That's it. Just stay encouraged. Like I said, there's ebbs and flows to this. So for that reason, I understand and respect that. So, just know that that's what's happening. I'll order some news closures saying we'll order some more today. See, there we go. Yeah. And so you'll have different products to demonstrate. It is definitely um, especially with shop, it definitely is a process of making sure that you are showcasing new stuff. And then as you have stuff that are kind of, everyday things that people want. Yes. Okay. My husband texted again. So yeah, he's taking my son, my both sons out for an errand they have to do. So He was just making sure I knew. All right. I'm going to copy your background going live. Are you? Thank you so much. Well, let me tell you. Well, I got it from the effects. So within effects, you type in fireworks. This is here. There's two different ones. Let me see. I'm gonna put the other one up because it's no reason why we can't. Good morning. I missed you all. Hello, Susan. How are you, friend? We were just in here talking about TikTok shop. Let me know if you guys have other questions. I don't want to assume that you have other things that we could be talking about. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see what the other one did. Okay, so I'm on this one. You guys can see me here, and then I think the other one is it doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's not doing anything. There's nothing there. Okay, so this is the one that works. The one with the little band and the fireworks are popping off behind him. This is the one that you want. The other one didn't do anything. Thank you all who are coming into the live. I'm a little bothered that there's no sample for for fashion. Oh, I didn't know that. What do you mean? So they don't send you samples, huh? Interesting. I would think everyone would want to provide a sample. Interesting. So that does not exist at all. Even when you look in a system, people don't offer samples. Interesting. Or I don't know if that was like a live lesion thing or is that just in general. Thank you all who are coming into the live. I appreciate you all. As you can tell, we are celebrating the 4th of July. No, very little. Okay, gotcha. We are celebrating. Thank you so much, Life. Appreciate your Life by Design coaching. Appreciate your friend for coming in. Thank you so much for all the support. We are talking. We were chatting a little bit about TikTok Shop, just in general. If you do have specific questions, let me know. You guys know in general, this live is all very much, my 10 o'clock is about monetizing your expertise, thinking very intentionally about your strategy, especially your digital marketing strategy. Because I tell you guys all the time, live streaming is a subset of digital marketing. So people often miss that. And so essentially, you are able to connect with your audience if you are live streaming in a way that they can get to know, like, and trust you. And then ultimately, you're going to add value and offer them a solution. So that you should be thinking about in a very strategic way. Going live allows you to do that. So you want to be intentional about your live processing journey. Hello, Shay Sprays. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Nikki. I saw you come in as well. If you are, how you doing, Sultry Nana? Thank you so much for the daily heart, me friend. Appreciate you coming in as well. We are doing, we are doing Community Fest still because Community Fest is activated for the global level for the fan club. So Community Fest, if you look here, this I always tell you guys, this is TikTok's commercial. So if you are somebody who is um, curious about what's happening here, the fireworks is for the 4th of July. Okay. The fireworks is not Community Fest. The fireworks is because today is the 4th of July. But Community Fest is something different. That's the commercial here. So if you click there, thank you so much, friend, for coming in. Um, you're literally clicking these two spots. One is the treasure box, the other one is Community Fest. You might have to swipe to get to Community Fest, but Community Fest essentially is where you can go and you have to complete some tasks as a viewer in order to make sure you're eligible for monetizing. Clicking here is where you can claim votes. Those votes you can collect or you can vote for the current live host, which is me. Okay? So you want to make sure that you are engaging actively so that first of all TikTok knows who you knows that you are an engager and you can become eligible for rewards, which is monetization, as well as it allows you to participate from a viewer perspective in different campaigns. As a live host, you want to do this because what happens is that your face gets on the Community Fest screen and people can come in your room. So it allows for a little bit more activity. Thank you for the popular votes. I appreciate your friend. The popular vote For Community Fest, under the fan club, is what you want to send. The daily heart me and the popular vote is the two things that is offering more points. You get double the points for the popular vote right now. Thank you so much for sharing that popular vote, Fred. I appreciate you. And so we're doing Community Fest now, and we'll do this until Sunday. Sunday the 6th is the last day of Community Fest, and we'll see what the TikTok streets bring moving forward. We will continue to grow and be in community. How you doing, C Queen? Thank you so much. Good morning, friend. How's everything going for you? Let me know how's all things going. Daquan with all the drums. Hello, Daquan. Hello, morning, Amara. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you all for the support. Come on in. We are in Community Fest. I appreciate all the support that you guys are providing. And so we are doing Community Fest right now. So Daily Heart Me doing the bonus points for the fan club is the Daily Heart Me as well as the popular votes are the fan club gifts. So I just want to say that. So if you are going to participate in Community Fest, if you haven't clicked your Daily Heart Me, you can click the Daily Heart Me, or you can send the popular vote, because that's where we will level up in under the fan club ranking. Okay, so we got we're in the bonus time, so points are worth for the Heart Me is worth 4 points, and for the popular vote is worth 2 points. Okay, so you're seeing people send that as a way to make sure we're leveling up. Thank you so much. I appreciate your Life by Design. Thank you all for sharing the live and commenting. We are participating in Community Fest right now. Um, Again, let me know if there's questions about going live, because I always want to talk to my people. If you are someone who is not going live and you're nervous, scared, shy about this process, let me know. But my 10 o'clock, we usually talk very intentionally about monetizing and growth strategies. So you guys know I do one-on-one consultations. I have a couple of different products I typically promote to make sure that you are understanding this business model, essentially digital marketing. I tell you right now, if you bought the bundle and have not taken any of the mini courses, then I'm going to say you're missing out on understanding what exactly you could be doing as a live host or in digital marketing as maybe an affiliate, getting brand deals, thinking very strategically about content creation so that you essentially can grow a community and monetize that way too, in terms of having enough followers and engagement, and then you can present yourself to brands. So that's all part of the strategy. How you doing, Dorothy M? So a lot of people miss out on understanding digital marketing fully because there's so many different facets of it, and you should be participating and engaging. Thank you all who are here. Appreciate you joining the live. Thank you so much for your support, friends. Let me know if you have questions. I appreciate everybody who is here helping alive. We are in Community Fest, so let me know if you have questions. I appreciate all the support as well. And if you have not gone to my YouTube channel, on YouTube I also have my channel. It's the same name, Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. Launch Your Income is the username, the handler. If you go there, you can also subscribe. So I want you all to subscribe. If you have not gone to my YouTube, go to my YouTube and subscribe there too, because I record these videos. These videos are here for you. So if I ever say anything, you can go to a recording. You say business is business. There we go. That is it. And you need to understand, what does it mean to operate in different types of business models. And so this is a different business model. And I think a lot of people, especially people of a certain generation, my generation, we kind of missed the whole the social media aspects of how things have social media has transformed business. That there's still a learning curve. And so this is where, when you come to like a TikTok, or if you go to a YouTube, or if you go to the Instagram, you are engaging differently. Facebook was different because a lot of us did Facebook, and Facebook was about how we shared updates and information with family and friends. but we didn't use it as a business model. And so now people are leveraging these type of resources, online marketing, digital marketing in particular, to grow their business and as well as grow a new audience in a community. Yes, it's changing. Absolutely, it's changing. They're having to change with the time. There's this whole group of people there that are there for a different purpose, and now they're trying to figure out how do they capitalize on the people who are already there. And I'm talking about Facebook in particular. And so just know that things are evolving and we need to kind of adapt to times. Thank you all who are here. I appreciate you all joining the live. We are talking all things going live with and monetizing our expertise, especially with ease and confidence, because we can do it with ease and confidence. You just got to know what exactly to do to be successful. Thank you all. I appreciate the support, friends. Let me know if you have questions. Life by Design. Thank you so much for the support. You said, let me make sure I am leveling up, friend. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate all the support. And so we're doing it right now within Community Fest. We got some more friends that have joined us. Appreciate you all coming in, joining. Thank you so much for the daily heart me. Let me know if you have questions. We are also, you see the fireworks. Look at you leveled up, friend. Congratulations. Love that. Where's my sound effects? Awesome, awesome. Appreciate that. All the support. Thank you so much, friends. Hello, Gemini twin. How are you, friend? Come on in. You said I made Gemini. I love that. My mother was a June Gemini. Come on in, friend. That's what this is all about. We are in Community Fest. Um, how do you do the sound effects? Oh, sound effects. So you know this is an effect with fireworks. So this is the firework effects. Sound effects is in the same area. When you click enhance, there's that little magic wand when you start your live. You can't get to the sound effects before the live. The regular effects you can, but the sound effects you have to start the live. And so when you click that wand, you'll be able to then click sound effects. You'll see sound effects. See, Queen, you said, I'm a June Gemini. Are you really? Love that. Can we only use our votes in your room or can we use them in other rooms? You can use them in other rooms. So, people, is Fest still on? Yes, Global King, Fest is still on. We are still doing Community Fest, friends. So, yeah, it's still happening. This is, we are in it under the fan club. So that's what's happening. And so my friend Life by Design, she was sending the popular vote. She's sending the community vote now. But the popular vote is really the vote we want for it to count towards the community fest under the fan club. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. If I want to give vote, how can I? Okay, so if you click here, friend, if you click the community fest area, first of all, you might need to get some votes. It depends on if you don't have any already. You're going to click the treasure chest. But if you click Community Fest, toggle over to where it says For You. It'll be at the bottom banner. Toggle over to that screen. And then there's a list of things you should do. The top thing is to vote. So when you vote, that allows you to vote um, for your favorite live host. Could be me since you're in my room. Or it could be anyone else. You could collect the vote and take it to another live host. But you have to be, the person has to be live for you to do it. So just kind of know that too. How about the background? Hold on one second. How did you do that? It's really cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friend. It is an effect. So let me walk you through that. So when you guys, again, click enhance. Now this particular effect you can do before you start the live. So when you before you start your live, you set up your title. You might want to put your live goal, and then at the bottom is different other boxes, features. One of them is effects. So this is an effect. Effect, you can click that, and there's a little search bar. There's a little magnifying glass. You put in the word firework. That's what I did. There's two different options that popped up, but the person with the little person head and then the fireworks in the background, that's what this one is. Yeah. The other one didn't work. I don't know why that one didn't work. I'm not sure. But it seemed like it was a different language, so I'm not sure what it represented. but this one worked. It was there, and we are popping fireworks. Now, when you come into your live, if you click that enhance button, you can get to it there as well. So anybody who wants to click the fireworks once you start your live, you can do it as well. But this one is the one that's there, and I wonder if you're welcome, friend. I wonder if it became active because today is actually, it says 4th of July fireworks. So I wonder if it was just there because today is the 4th of July. So, and so who knows if it's there like later in the week or some other times of the year. It may go away, but it's there today. So we are going to pop some fireworks. We are not going to ignore that today is the 4th of July. We are here. We are celebrating. We are enjoying what it means to be in community. Are you doing your shoppable live tonight? I am going to do my shoppable live tonight. I'm gonna try to be consistent. Here's what happened, and I'm still kind of working through. So I did get several samples, and so now I need once you get samples. So this is just for the collective, us in the room. Once you get samples, you gotta post those samples. You gotta either post or do live. And so I was gonna do live because I'm trying to stay committed and trying to get used to going live. And honestly, I do 3 a week for shoppable lives. I probably need to pick up my pace. And again, I'm still in this space of kind of trying to assess what's working, what's not working. And so supplements for me is a different approach to doing the shoppable lives. Again, it's definitely different in terms of how you're talking about the products. I think I'm still trying to stay in this kind of box. So I may have to venture out a little bit more and just kind of hopefully I don't get in trouble with TikTok. But supplements is different, so it is a different approach to talking about products and stuff. And I have to admit, I think I became a little bit more comfortable with electronics. I think I became a little bit more comfortable. Again, I think it offered a little bit more interactiveness and just engagement with the product and showcasing it. And obviously, you got to know your audience. You got to kind of get a feel for how people are responding. And I think more people responded to the electronics because we're all curious about how to do this. Especially, I pitched it as a beginner approach to understanding how to do your content creation with some of the gadgets I used, as well as to do your live stream. Supplements is a different approach in terms of what you're talking about, and then again, you got to know your audience too, and see if those are supplements that they want to talk about or they want to purchase. Good morning, how you doing, Danielle? Thank you so much for being here, friends. Appreciate you all joining the live. We are in the Community Fest phase. We are doing the fan club. So as part of Community Fest, we got invited to participate in the fan club because you guys are an awesome fan club, an awesome community. So if you are coming in, do your daily heart me. And if you are part of the fan club, send the popular votes. The popular vote is what we're looking to get. I have Community Fest up there now. However, the popular vote is what we really want. How you doing, Vibe Wellness Woman? How you doing? Good morning. Love the background. How did you do that? Oh, my background is a hit, huh? Everybody keeps asking about the fireworks. They're like, look at Dr. Lisa. I love that. Thank you so much. Okay, so here, I don't gatekeep. It's an effect. It is in the effects. Click the effects, type in the word fireworks, and voila, you got bam, boom, sparkle. It is there for you. So thank you so much, Luna. Appreciate your friend. Yeah, so it's an effect. That's all it is. And so before you start your live, you see effects as one of those boxes. Before you start it, you can click effects there. That's what I did before I started the live. I just typed in the word firework and it popped up. There's two that popped up. The other one didn't work. So the first one is the one with the little person head and the fireworks. So that's what's happening. Me here, fireworks in the background. And so that's all it is. So yeah, um so yeah, it's an effect. And um well, you are awesome for not getting you. You're welcome, friend. Yes, yes. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing it? UG, appreciate you. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, so yeah, there's no reason, at the end of the day, I don't think there's a benefit for not sharing information. I know there's people who are out there and they will either do it intentionally by ignoring comments because they see the comments. You don't see every comment. Let me take that back because I don't want y'all to get mad at me. Like, Dr. Lisa, you didn't see my comment? If I don't see your comment, TikTok filter you. Or the chat got to chatting and I did not see your comment. Thank you so much. But at the end of the day, I just think it's important for people to know that you are thank you so much for the popular votes in the community fest. I appreciate you both. Thank you, Nika Grace and Vibe Wellness Woman. Appreciate you both for the support. We are doing community fest to keep within the fan club goal. We're part of the global super round where we have a fan club, and so that's what we're doing. Make you pay for what's free. What you mean? Make you pay for what's free? Oh, people do that. They make you pay for what's free for information. Yeah, yeah. There's people out there like that. So there's, at the end of the day, you don't get far with doing stuff like that. So I just think it's important for you to be open and honest and just share information. At the end of the day, people, again, if you're being strategic about it, people get to know, like, and trust you. Hello, friends. How are you, friends? Thank you so much. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. I no hablo español. So I don't know if I say it every time it comes off my tongue, and hopefully I'm saying it correctly. So somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But no, I don't speak Spanish. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for joining. I am man. Appreciate you. Exactly, Coach Jesse. Yes. Yeah, there's people out here that again, they don't get it. You say you are. Thank you so much, friends. I'm trying. Thank you for the sub stickers. I see your friend. I see the sub stickers coming out. So, Community Fest, really quickly, we are in the fan club phase. So, because we're in the fan club, it's not the traditional community. Well, I shouldn't say that. All of it is Community Fest, but there's different modules. So, the module we're in now, this phase we're in now, is part of the fan club. So, because you guys are such an awesome fan club, I'm just going to put it out there. Because you are an awesome community, we got invited to participate in this global round as part of the fan club. And because of that, we are here now. And so, what we need to do is, if you haven't done so already, you want to click the daily heart me. So that's one thing you want to do to support the live. And then the other thing you want to do is send, if you so choose to, I have to be careful about how I say things. If you so choose to, you can send the popular vote. The popular vote and the daily heart me are part of the fan club gifts that are out there. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you all. I see the sub stickers. I appreciate you. Hello, Ismina. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining the room, my friends. So just know that is part of the fan club process. Um, if there are any questions, I always want to answer questions, especially my nervous people, my shy people, my scared people, my people who are like, why do we do this? What is happening here? What is all of this about? I want to answer questions for you. Hello, D Rob. How are you, friend? Good. Happy 4th of July. We are celebrating. And I'm going to tell you, look at this is like the grand finale fireworks. I'm going to tell you, this is probably the extent of my firework experience today. Okay? I am not going anywhere today. We just got back from traveling. It's a lot going on in the background. We are celebrating the 4th. And that grand finale comes up every 30 seconds. You see all the popping happening. It is a sensory overload, ain't it? It's a lot. So I appreciate you all, friends. Come on in. We're going to celebrate. You said mine too. This is the extent of it, huh? This is it. This is the extent of my 4th. Like I said, we had done all that traveling. I'm not going to nobody's barbecue. I'm not going to cook nowhere downstairs. I am not going to do anything. This is the extent of my 4th of July, and I'm going to enjoy it hanging with y'all, having a good time, chatting away with y'all, and enjoying myself doing this. So let me know if you have questions, though. I want to make sure I am always supporting y'all And if there are things that you're curious about as you are navigating this app, somebody asked me yesterday. So here's a question I got yesterday, and I had to go back and look it up, and I wanted to make sure I was um, sharing the right information. Somebody asked about the live incentive program because there's a lot of I'm assuming, I'm not going to assume, I seen it myself. So it's interesting, you know, how when somebody asks a question and all of a sudden you start seeing that question or that information. And so somebody asked about the live incentive program. And so just so you know, that is a form of monetization. They have different campaigns that they will that will show up for you to participate in. And so let me explain, because not everybody's always eligible for the campaign. You got to look at the criteria and look at the information that's there for the campaign. So I always want to share that with people because I think there's it changes. Okay, so you got to just look to see what campaign they're promoting and what's available, and if you can jump in when it starts at the beginning, I would say do that. Okay, so if you delay it, it closes out where they're not accepting any more participants. So just know that is something that's there for you. So the live incentive program essentially is where you could post a video and make it part of the live incentive um, criteria. So they'll give you a criteria of what to talk about, how to talk about it, and essentially it is about, in most cases, about going live. And you are encouraging people about the live process. And then what you will end up doing is content. And so think about shoppable lives or live events. There's a part on the video towards the end before you click post where you can add a link or add something. You can add the option to go live. Okay, so I don't know if you guys ever noticed that, but there's an option to add to go live. When you add that option to go live, then that means you're going to have the hashtag that is for the live incentive program and live community hashtag, and then you essentially will post that video. And if your video gets so many likes, so many views, all the things, then you could be eligible for monetizing that way as well. So that is another way to monetize, especially in the context of going live. What I shared yesterday is that, hey, I didn't go into all the details just then, but what I shared yesterday is just go ahead and pay attention to if you fit the criteria, because the criteria changes. So there was some criteria for one live incentive where you had to have 200, not 200, 20K followers. So you had to be a higher follower count in order to even participate. So there are some restrictions out there sometimes. But take a look and see which campaign they're running. Okay. And just know that that is something that you could participate in if you wanted to be part of the live incentive program. Um, UG, thank you so much for the popular vote in the support for the Live Fest. Thank you so much, D Rob. Appreciate you all. So yeah, go back and look. I mean, there's the other campaigns similar to the Go Live one. May I ask a question? Yes, yes, Danielle. Let me know how you want to ask. Do you want to ask in the chat or do you want to come up as a guest? You are so welcome to ask. Let me know what you need. Uh, but yeah, the other ways to monetize is work with artists. So that's another one you want to pay attention to, because that's the ones, the campaigns with the music. And you usually have people who are either going to lip sync over sound of a music track. There's some other criteria they may ask for you to do. Some people are doing the dancing routines for over a music as well, over a soundtrack too. And then sometimes they want you to do a creative video based on using the soundtrack. So just know that those are other ways to monetize. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for coming in. Hello, everybody. Happy fourth friend. How do you add? How do you add the live icon on our profile? How do we add the live icon? The live icon on our profile. The live icon. I'm trying to think, where are you talking about? Are you talking about like a live event? Is that what you mean? Or are you talking about the red circle around your photo and it says you're live? Let me know which one you're talking about. The red circle around like a photo post. Thank you so much, friend. How you doing, Moochie? Thank you so much, friend. TikTok is far more sophisticated than I realized. Yes. Yeah, there's multiple ways to monetize, friend. Thank you so much for the roses. Appreciate you, friend. Um, you said, for example, D Rob has a live icon on her profile. Let me see. D Rob, let me see. Let me see what you have going on. Let me see what I just saw your comment. Where'd it go? Mm, you know what? As a viewer, as a live host, I can't see her page right now. I don't know what you see. I'm not sure what you're seeing right now. Let me see if I can see it from here. Let me look at my computer. See if it'll show up. You said D Rob said I do. She said I do. Let me look. Let me see. Let's see what she's talking about. I could probably, if I see it, I'll probably be like, oh, that's what she's talking about. See, D Rob don't even know what she has. So it is definitely something um, that is. Let's see if I can see it from my computer. Uh, it's not showing up on my computer when I look at your profile. No, I don't see it. She said, yes, you have it. Yeah, it's not showing up on my computer side. I'm not sure what you're referring to. It's a live icon. um, yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Now, I would have said if you were talking about somebody going live with a red circle on their profile. So, like, do I have it right now? When you click my profile, do I have it? Let me know if you see it. Is that what you're talking about? The circle when it says live around their face? Let me know if that's what you're talking about. But I'm assuming you're not talking about that because I was going to say that means that the person is live. Now, D Rob is live at she's a viewer, so I'm not sure why you would see it that way. Hello, how you doing, Kim Love Jones? Appreciate your friend. So yeah, I'm not sure why you would see it the other way for her. So I don't know what you're looking at. I'm not sure what you're seeing. Good morning. Thank you so much, Sandy Beach. How are you, friend? Appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all. We are celebrating the 4th of July. See the fireworks, friends. Now I've got to figure out what that is. Yeah, me too. I don't know what Danielle is looking at. So I don't see it when I look at your profile here. I don't see it. I don't see I will see if I can place the screenshot in my story. Interesting. Yeah. Now I got to figure out what. Yeah. I have to see. I don't see it on the computer. Now the computer is different than looking at it from a tablet or the phone. You said fun. Yes, we are celebrating, friends. We are in the midst of the fan club for Community Fest, and we are celebrating the 4th of July. Health, strength, and blessings always. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much for coming in. So yeah, we are celebrating. Yeah, I don't see it, friend. D Rob Law knows. Love it, love it. Yeah, I'm looking at your page. I don't see where it is an icon. But again, it's not it's not necessarily going to show up on a computer all the time. So thank you all. Thank you, Nika Grace. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all. Appreciate it. Okay, it's uploading to my story. Upload it to your story. Gotcha. Let me see if I can go here. Again, the computer probably won't let me do may not let me see it. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all joining the live. So we are talking all things Community Fest. We got a question that came up that we're trying to find the answer to. Um, It's not letting me go to your store neither. Let's see. Yeah, it's not letting me go to your store. Not from the computer. Yeah, I'm not sure. It didn't let me pull up your profile from my computer either. I'm not sure what's going on there. It's the live icon potential showcase and subscriber she is referring to. Oh, hold on. Oh, so she's so okay. That's a live event. Okay. Okay. So it's a live event. So let me explain that. Okay. Thank you for that, Trisha. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Are you back home? I am back home. I am back home. Yeah. So you just see the fireworks right now, but I'm back home. So yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, let me explain that. So yes, it's a live event that's scheduled. Um, thank you so much. You said I miss you. I miss you too, friend. Hold on one second. I miss you too. Thank you so much. Let me catch up on some comments. Hey everyone, how you doing, Roots? It shows the listen there. Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at TikTok. Hold on. I'm looking at TikTok from my mobile phone. Yes, yeah. Um, so essentially, what you're seeing is, you're welcome, friend. What you're seeing is D Rob in particular, and Dr. Lisa should do the same thing. Let me say that first and foremost. I should be doing the same thing. If you go to my Dr. Lisa shops, you'll see it because I did schedule my next three shops, or three scheduled events there. But, or I think it's two left now. But essentially, when you schedule your live, so D Rob, you scheduled your live, and so you'll get that live event pop up. Now the beauty of that, and so this is for all my friends in the room. Thank you all who are coming in the room. Appreciate your friends, loving the live. Thank you so much. Um, I use live events. Not no many users realize that they are. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people don't know that that's a live event. They don't realize. To your point, yeah, a lot of people don't realize that that is something where you can click to it and actually RSVP. You can register to attend it. So a lot of live hosts default to where people can click and sign up to attend that event, and you get a notification that the event's about to happen. So that's the beauty of it. If you are a viewer, you're like, oh, I want to make sure I attend this person's next live event. Live events also, you kind of want to use it. Oh, okay, thank you. Yep. Live events also is something you want to use as a live, especially as a new live host. You want to promote your live. So you schedule that live event. Then you actually can do a post. And you guys just heard me talk about the live incentive program. That same area is where you click live event. It'll show that live event you scheduled already. You can click that, and that becomes part of the label for that particular post. It'll show up kind of like when you see the orange cards for, like, if you're doing a shoppable live, it'll show up right there where people can see where it's a live event that's about to happen. And people who come across your page, they can click that and register and schedule to attend it. You also can put in your stories, just like you did, Daniel. You can put in your stories. You can click live event in the stories and add that event to it as well, so people know that that's about to come up for you. As well as you can have it on your homepage the way you saw it. You saw it on the profile page. So there's a couple different ways. And then even when you schedule the live event, it says, do you want to share it out? You can share it out with a post. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely want to promote your lives. You want to be intentional about that. You can put a note in your story to promote your live. I need to get back to that practice. Okay, thanks again. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I said it's probably a live event, or it's probably the circle ring. It's one of those things. Those are the way you get the live icon to show up. That live. It says, I think it actually says live, or does it say live event? I thought it said live event, but it must just use the word live probably. Um, and so you'll see that on the page. Let me go to my page and see what shows up. Um, on my home screen. Yeah, it says live event. Mine says, well, the website, it says live event. Um, Hello, all who are coming in. We're doing all things Community Fest. Thank you so much. Feel free, if you guys want to come up and ask questions, you are welcome to. Come up and ask questions as well. We don't have to kind of keep it in the chat if that's not something you want to do. If you want to spend a little bit more time engaging, I'm happy to engage with you that way as well. We're going to do Community Fest. We're sharing the treasure boxes right now. We're a building community. Feel free to ask me questions. Feel free to engage. Make sure you are understanding how to navigate this app. If there's anything you are seeking in in terms of monetization, let me know. We're gonna try to make sure we are being intentional. So we are essentially 6 months, 6 months in 6 months into our new year. Okay, we're literally in July, so we have just started the second half of the year. Okay, and so everything we did, we got to consider it's a win. It's a great achievement. We made progress. We are satisfied with how things panned out. It is the past. Okay, now we are moving towards the future. Okay, and in these next 6 months, essentially, what are we going to do differently? How are we going to grow? How are we going to keep moving forward? How are we going to continue to see ourselves in this new way of operating? And so, just continue to stay steadfast on your goals. I know it's often sometimes you find things are a little disillusioned at times. Just you're disillusioned by how things are operating, but just keep going. You'll see that growth happen, and it's going to ebb and flow. That's how I see this. I see this as a long game. I see this as a long game in forms of TikTok as well as YouTube, because I'm staying in it. I'm staying consistent. So that's what you're going to have to continue to do. Dr. Lisa, can I come up to ask a quick question? Sure, Fran. Hold on one second. Let me ask. Red, I see where you're here. Did you mean to click that? Let me know if you meant to come up too. Happy, one second. There might be somebody before you. Let me ask the question real quick before I accept you, because I didn't see where Red had come up, has sent that request. And that might have been way earlier. Dr. Lisa, how do you SEO your videos? Ooh, categorize your videos. Yes. Couple things you want to do. Give me 1 second, Happy. I just want to make sure. Yes, so Red did mean to come up. Give me 1 second. Happy, I'm going to make you second. Let me answer the question real quick, Red, yes, Red. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me answer Trisha's question. Categorizing real quick. Categorize. Here's a couple things you want to think about. When you post a video, you're posting a video, and well, you're doing four things essentially. It might even be five, but the first thing is you're saying a verbal hook. So if there is a word or something or phrase that you're saying in your video, you usually want to say that in like the first 5 words. Okay, 5 to 10 words, you want to say that. So one of the videos I did recently, I'll talk about it in a second, is the dual camera. That one performed fairly well. I said dual camera verbally about 3 times in that video. I also said it, and I said it early. I said camera or some other phrase early in the video, and I kept talking about the dual camera as I showed the example of it. The other thing I did is that I wrote the word dual camera and some other things, some other words, and I slid it off the screen. Okay, so it's there. It's kind of part of the metadata, so you don't see it, but it's there. It's part of the data for that video. And then in my description, I put dual camera. I use it as a hashtag, so I said it multiple times. The other thing I did to that video is that as people started commenting, if you notice in all my comments, I mentioned the word dual camera. I kept on mentioning it. Okay, so just know there's a couple there. You definitely need to say it. You need to write it. You need to hashtag it. You need to also put it in your comments. Okay. Thank you all for coming here. I appreciate you. So that's what I would recommend that you do. So that's how you end up getting it categorized, your video categorized. A couple things. Okay, thanks. A couple things you might have to research to see through Creator Search Insights to see if there is some keywords you might want to use and hone in on. But if you and make sure that the algorithm recognizes the phrase you're trying to use. Okay, so dual camera was a phrase that from Creator Search Insights I was able to see. Okay, that's that's something that they're using for this particular type of content. So I was able to kind of, make sure I was able to hone in on that. So that's how you kind of try to. Now, sometimes you don't get it right. I'm going to tell you that now. Sometimes you do not get it right. But if you try it from that approach and you have a word, so for me, I'll use TikTok tips. You'll hear me say that quite a bit. Here's some tips. Here's a couple TikTok tips that you're going to need to do XYZ. Here's some tips to help you understand how you can do. So I use that word a lot, and you'll see that pop up for a lot of my categorized words. Or I'll say TikTok live, TikTok live. So I'm saying live host, live journey. So I'm using that quite a bit. Yeah. So just so that I try to do that now. Like I said, I'm not 100%, but I've been trying to be better at it when I do it. Now today I need to post. So when I say I need to post, because I haven't posted, I need to post, because I try not to let it go too far away from the last time I post. 7 days is extreme. So I need to be on a daily routine. I have to get back to that. So my posting is the thing that's lagging right now. Red, I'm hitting accept, friend. Hello, you there, friend?
A change around the shirt.
Hello.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea to put
Hello, Red.
the chain.
I didn't give
I know
you
that
I didn't give you enough notice, huh? Are you there?
you gotta give us some ideas to see.
Hello. Hello. Let me know. Are you there, friend? Red, are you there? Hello, Red. Can you hear me?
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I got so caught up with my girls over here.
How you doing?
I was talking to my girls about the bears that they broke into the shed.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, there's always adventures here.
I love it.
Yeah, living up here in Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
Well, thank you for pulling me up. I really appreciate it. It's my first time that I'm actually, talking with someone up on like that, because I'm like so. I'm not, I don't know. I guess you have to do it the first time, so then you'll be okay to do it the second and the third and the fourth. So,
Okay. Yeah.
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 So the reason why I had asked if I could share with you what happened to me. What happened to me was that I always do like little videos and stuff like that, and I go live once in a while, you know. But what happened was I did like an open box with some. I bought some merchandise. So I just did an open box. I opened it and I said it's from TikTok, and I showed them the items, whatever.
Mhm.
And for the two different pair of items, and then they violated me, and I was like, "Why did they violate me?"
What was the violation for?
I don't know, because it doesn't say. It just says I went to the. I happened to go to the video, and I went into it somehow, and I saw it and it said violate. I said violate. I said, how did I violate?
Well, wait a minute. So what was this for? TikTok shop?
Yeah, because I had bought it through TikTok Shop.
So you were doing a shoppable video.
So all I did was I did a video on what I received, what I got. So I
You
started thinking, and I said, I've been breaking my head for the past 3 days, and I'm like, why? Because
well.
I bought Medicube, I bought all these other products, and I've
Mhm.
been doing facials, I've been doing everything, and everything's been cool. And then all of a sudden, I got these samples, and then they said that I violated. So I was a little perplexed about it.
Okay. I'm taking a look at your page. I'm gonna see. I'm on the website, so I can't really tell. Um, I can't tell because it doesn't show your shoppable icon. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming with your followers, you are.
It was two videos. I did one video, then another video. They were like,
Did you have music?
no, I thought that, I started thinking today. because I bought some items on TikTok, and I said, I'm gonna ask this guy. Listen, when I receive your merchandise, could I do an open box just to see what he was gonna say, to see where I can find where the problem is. So he said, "Oh, sure, on the review, no problem, you can do it on the review," he said. And then it opened up like ding, ding, ding. My bell started ringing. I said, so maybe I could do, you know, if I was selling for them and I had their permission to do an open box with there, or I had to do maybe a review on their items. You know how they say write a review? And if I would have did a video, then that would have been okay. Or
Yeah, without me being able to see fully. Hold on one second. I'm gonna end